It might not be the smartest decision in her situation. It wasn't.
The hit Hulu series that helped catapult Paul to fame over the course of 4 seasons, leading to her casting on The Bachelorette. But in recent days, reports surfaced of a new domestic violence investigation involving Paul and Mortensen, who share a 2-year-old son. Draper, Utah police telling People both parties were contacted in late February, later confirming to ABC News that the 2023 video posted by TMZ is not connected to the new case. Prior to the video's release to the public, Paul speaking to GMA.
It's been a heavy time to see the headlines, especially during this time of The Bachelorette being released, and it's supposed to be a really exciting time. I'm a person that will always speak my truth, and that's what I'm known for, and so when the time is right, I will be.
In a new statement following Thursday's decision, a spokesperson for Paul saying Taylor's very grateful for ABC's support as she prioritizes her family's safety and security, adding that she is currently exploring all of her options, seeking support, and preparing to own and share her story.
And we reached out to Dakota Mortensen for a statement. As of this morning, we had not heard back. Our thanks to Lara for that story. Stephanie?
Now to the extremely close call at Newark Airport. 2 planes nearly collided when trying to land. Whit Johnson is at Newark Airport with the latest. Whit, these planes were dangerously close.
Yeah, hey, Stephanie, this Alaska Airlines jet was only seconds away from landing when it was instructed to pull up and go around, narrowly avoiding a FedEx cargo plane in its path.
In urgent investigation after a dangerously close call in the air near Newark Airport.
Copy 294, go around, fly runway heading, maintain 2000.
Flight radar 24 showing the moment an Alaska Airlines 737 passenger jet and a FedEx 777 cargo plane nearly collided as they both attempted to land on intersecting runways. The incident.
Do it for my mama, do it for my father, family affair.
Air traffic control calmly telling Alaska Airlines Flight 294 with 177 people on board to go around just seconds before touching down, while the plane was a mere 150 feet off the ground.
Copy 294, North Tower, runway, go around. Go around 294.
Preliminary data showing the Alaska jet clearing the FedEx plane by just over 300 feet.
This was extraordinarily close. 150 feet means that Alaska jet was seconds from touchdown, and by the time it went around, it was directly over the top of the FedEx airplane at only 300 feet clearance. This could have been a disaster.
Now, the Alaska Airlines flight was ultimately able to land safely without incident, but the FAA and NTSB are now investigating, trying to understand why both planes were cleared to land at the same time on intersecting runways. Stephanie?
And what's the latest on the TSA issues at airports across the country?
Yes, Stephanie, the partial government shutdown is still having a big impact across the country as these TSA agents are not getting paid, going on about 3 weeks now, and many are calling out sick. Now, nationwide, the numbers are about 10% of the officers who are calling out sick right now, but the numbers jump significantly at certain locations, major airports. If you look at some of these numbers, for example, Atlanta, 38% of officers called out. Philadelphia, it was 33%. JFK, 25%, and Houston was at 38%. Of course, all of this leading to longer lines and a lot of frustration and still no end in sight, guys.
Yeah, right. It's spring break time, too. Whit, thank you for all of that. Turn now to a sad development in this story, the death of an American college student. He was vacationing in Barcelona, and Spanish officials say they've recovered the body of University of Alabama junior James Jimmy Gracie. Our Maggie Rulli is in Barcelona covering this story. Hello, Maggie.
Hey, Will, yeah, police say they found Jimmy's body underwater just off the beach here. And guys, we were watching as police divers searched this entire area. They looked in every boat inside that marina. Now, this area where we're standing, it's just steps away from that nightclub, the last place where Jimmy was seen around 3 a.m. on Tuesday morning when he was out celebrating spring break with his friends. Now, Jimmy's family, they're still here in Barcelona. They say they're simply heartbroken. They confirmed that their son's body had been recovered and in a statement, say, "Our family is still struggling to come to terms with this unimaginable loss." Now, guys, at this point, police say they're still investigating what could have been the exact cause of Jimmy's death, and they won't know anything for certain until that autopsy is complete. Guys.
All right, Maggie, thank you for that. And our thoughts are, of course,
Yes.
with everybody, the family and friends and everyone. Okay. Coming up, the protein takeover. It's being added to everything. Mac and cheese to pretzels, so much more. It's everywhere. Why is it happening? What are the best ways to get protein in your diet? Who better to ask than a doctor? Dr. Tara Narula, to be precise. She's coming up next.
GMA3, sponsored by Teva, in support of the mental health community.
Honey, your mouth and eyes are moving again. Let's go talk to your doctor. We learned the uncontrollable movements are called tardive dyskinesia, or TD, and were caused by Derek's mental health medications. Derek was prescribed Austedo XR, a once-daily extended-release pill for adults. Austedo XR can significantly reduce TD movements, with some saying a response as early as 2 weeks, and he can stay on his mental health medications.
Austedo XR can cause depression, suicidal thoughts, or actions in patients with Huntington's disease. Pay close attention to and call your doctor if you become depressed, have sudden changes in mood, or have suicidal thoughts. Don't take if you have liver problems, are taking Resipine, tetrabenazine, or valbenazine. Austedo XR may cause irregular or fast heartbeat or abnormal movements. Seek help for fever, stiff muscles, problems thinking or sweating. Common side effects include inflammation of the nose, growth, insomnia, and sleepiness.
If you see TB, ask about Austedo XR.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. And that's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos lets you get life insurance in minutes, 100% online, no medical exam.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
Humidity making your hair frizzy and dull? New Garnier Fructis Diamond Sleek with vegan keratin, semi-permanent technology, polishes frizz, maximizes shine. For instant diamond-like shine. Up to 100 hours of frizz-free sleek that is water-resistant, expensive-looking sleek that shines like a diamond. New Garnier Fructis Diamond Sleek.
Now is your time to stop.
Ooh, stuffed up again?
So congested.
You need Sinex saline from Thanks.
Just Sinex? Breathe. Try this. Wow. Sinex, breathe.
New Game Plus has no business making Grace's dish towel smell this good. Especially after that. Our greatest scent ever. New Game Plus with Oxy.
Another day. Same pain, same meds, same struggling for symptom relief. Injections like Humira and Enbrel work similarly to treat moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis. But if your symptoms haven't improved enough, Rinvoq works differently. It's a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve RA and PSA joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. Even after 3 years, many people felt this relief. In PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin noticeably clearer.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal, cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. See the event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoke, or have an infection.
Do something different. Ask your doctor if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
Join host Gabby Windey for an ABC special preview of Love Overboard.
Do not choose. We'll be going overboard.
Sunday on ABC.
It's some of our best protein nutritious and strong movement. Reach out and sit. Yeah, you taste that. Hey, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leo X is gonna want you again. New protein refreshers, only at Dunkin'.
I like that at the very end there. We're back with Megan Thee Stallion pumping up the protein in her Dunkin' ad and taking part in the great protein takeover. Protein is taking over the food industry, and it is moving beyond meat and dairy. Even popular packaged foods are getting a big protein upgrade as well.
They certainly are. Kraft just announced a new Power Mac version of their popular mac and cheese. It's the same blue box, the same cheese powder, but now with 17 grams of protein per serving, hitting store shelves nationwide in April. It took them nearly a year to get the taste right, apparently. And they're not the only ones packing a protein punch in your comfort food. Doritos now has a protein version with 10 grams per serving. Super pretzels, soft pretzels, 10 grams of protein. General Mills partnering with Ghost on their Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Toast Crunch protein cereals with 17 grams per serving. We're not done yet, folks. There's a whole list. PepsiCo's Pop-Tarts protein with 10 grams. So basically everything from ice cream to soda to Dunkin'.
You just have to eat a lot of it.
Right.
Oh, that's the trick.
And all of this begs the question, is all of this actually good for you?
Yeah.
So let's dig into that with our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Tara Narula, who has some answers or some guidance. So Dr. Narula, we'll start, what's driving this trend in the first place?
I think there's a couple things going on. First of all, we see this explosion of GLPs. And anytime you have rapid weight loss, whether through GLPs or other, you have to be concerned that you're not only losing fat, but also lean body mass. And so a lot of people are seeking ways to increase protein in their diet as they lose weight. The second thing is we saw the government release new nutrition recommendations that really beefed up and recommended that we eat protein at every single meal and a lot more than we had been. So the previous recommendation was 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. Now it's 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. So that's a fair amount. And then the third is social media. So TikTok and other places where we're just seeing this really being pushed and promoted.
Oh yeah, I see it in my feed a lot. And it's kind of funny that you've got all these processed foods leaning into protein when in fact the over-reliance on processed foods is part of why we're not getting enough protein in our diets. How much protein do people actually need, and what's the best way to get it, Doc?
Well, based on these recommendations, it's a fair amount. Probably most of us aren't getting the amount that they're recommending. So for men, it's about 80 to 110 grams per day. Women, 70 to 90 grams. Kids, anywhere from 20 to 50 grams per day. There's no real upper ceiling in terms of worrying about, am I getting too much? However, I will say that those with chronic kidney disease or at risk for chronic kidney disease would want to be careful about the amount of protein they get. And if you do eat a heavy protein diet, it can lead to some gastrointestinal distress or dehydration.
And let's talk a little bit more about the processed foods. Does adding protein make processed foods healthier? Even just a smidge? Not at all.
Meaning they still are going to be loaded with potential additives, sugar, fat, sodium. You really have to, take that into account when you're grabbing Doritos with protein or Pop-Tarts with protein. So foods, tofu, beans, legumes, nuts, chicken, lean turkey, fish.
Thank you for setting us straight, Doc. Appreciate it. Have a nice weekend. And coming up here, it's not just about protein for Megan Thee Stallion. She's prepared to get savage for a career first as she shares the first look at her role in Broadway's Moulin Rouge. We have more. Stay tuned.
With less burning, itching, and pain from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, imagine being a million miles away. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. Most people with over 100% clear skin stay clear even at 5 years. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
Nutrients to every cell in your body. Super Beats by Humans supports cardiovascular health with clinically researched ingredients. Effective blood pressure support and daily energy for healthy blood flow support. Your cardiovascular system powers everything you do. Now there's a simple way to return the favor. Every day. Only Human.
You make me feel so miserable.
Flonase relieves your worst allergy symptoms so you can start feeling better the same day. Save your relationship with nature.
It's been great. I saved hundreds when I switched to Progressive.
Molly Burke is passive progressive.
That's so great. Maybe you can buy a bigger somehow.
Molly doesn't have progressive and takes it out on those who do.
You know, if they make one.
I can handle my claim online or on the phone, whatever's easiest.
Sienna, she can be laid back. Let's see, girls.
I'm so happy you didn't blow all your savings upgrading to a better room. Oh, look, they do have rooms with balconies.
Don't be passive progressive.
Lucky.
Switch to get good coverage and savings for your...
Back with a body wash. Olay Super Serum has 5+ powerful ingredients that shower my skin in luminosity after just one use. Body lotion. Love the skin you're in. Olay Super Serum Body Wash and Lotion.
The investors pulled our funding. What do we do?
I'd go tumblers.
Like acrobats?
No, custom branded tumblers from Custom Ink.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, our logo.
The 10,000 swag options, it's more than you think.
I don't always make her lunch, but I do always know what she has to eat.
The Tide Boosted Test. Regular detergent can't match Tide's Boosted Clean. Test passed.
Yeah.
It's cleaner, whiter, brighter, and fresher. It's got to be Tide. COPD is hard, but Nucala can mean less flare-ups. Nucala is a once-monthly add-on injection for uncontrolled COPD with a specific marker of inflammation. Nucala is not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis. Get help right away for swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop other medicines, including steroids, unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. May cause back pain, diarrhea, and cough. Ask about Nucala. Wow, salty nuts and sweet granola dipped in chocolatey stuff.
What? My nuts are dipped in dirt, Gerald. Dirt.
Nature Valley. We make nature delicious.
When you need longer-lasting body pain relief, try Aleve. Just one dose of Aleve provides pain relief for up to 12 hours from all types of body pain. Aleve, longer-lasting body pain relief.
Back now with pop news and your friendly neighborhood pop news guy swinging by to say that the latest Spider-Man trailer, y'all, just set an all-time record. Sony Pictures revealing the trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day has become the most viewed trailer in history. In just 24 hours, it racked up over 718 million views online. I am now deeply in the throes of who will Sadie Sink be playing, fan theories. Contenders include Adriana Soria, aka the Spider Queen, or perhaps Jean Grey from X-Men. So we don't see her in the trailer, but we know she's in the movie, so there's all these theories swirling online. We'll find out, though, when Spider-Man Brand New Day swings into theaters this summer on July 31st, and that's not the only thing fans are excited about online. Zootopia 2 has been streaming for just 1 week, and in the 7 days that the billion-dollar box office sensation has, it's racked up 32 million views worldwide. The franchise, which includes the first movie and the animated series, Zootopia Plus, has been streamed over 885 million hours around the world. You could say that's a wild stat. Zootopia 2 is streaming now.
It doesn't surprise me once in the last week. In our home. Yeah.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
I mean, it is great.
The music is great.
There's something for adults and kids.
That's right.
I only watched it recently for the first time as well, and I can put my seal of approval on it also.
It's a winner. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, so we know what everyone's been watching. Now let's turn to the album I'm sure that everyone is going to be listening to on repeat all weekend. I'm talking, of course, about the long-awaited return of K-pop supergroup BTS. The band releasing their first new album in over 4 years overnight. It's called Arirang. Plus, they dropped a music video for their brand new single, Swim. Check that out. So, the boys have teamed up with Lily Reinhart for this seafaring music video. And then on April 9th, they're going on a tour, an 82-date world tour that will keep them on the road until 2027, sure. One of the members, RM, saying in a recent interview that the most important thing is that they are here, back together again, and getting to see fans all over the world. Arirang is streaming everywhere right now. It doesn't take much. The whole album is so expansive.
expansive genre-wise. It's really, really fun. All right. Things are about to get savage on Broadway, y'all, because three-time Grammy Award-winning rapper Megan Thee Stallion is making a Broadway debut in the Tony Award-winning Moulin Rouge the musical. Megan has taken to Instagram and shared a first look in character as Zidler as she gets ready to make her Broadway run in May.
Exciting.
Super
She
exciting.
is booked and busy.
Yes, she is. Born for the stage.
She sure is. We'll be right back.
There's a lot to consider when finding the best CLL treatment for you. Brukinsa brings clarity to your path ahead. Brukinsa is an oral targeted treatment for CLL. It's superior to both another BTKI and to chemotherapy. Side effects while staying on treatment. And Brukinsa have low rates of cardiovascular events, including AFib. Brukinsa can cause serious side effects which may lead to death. Bleeding problems are common and may increase with blood thinners. Serious cause fevers, chills, or flu-like symptoms. Decreased blood counts, new cancers such as skin cancer, and liver problems.
It's always so dry. Leggings it is. Try Olay Hydrating Body Wash. It's the secret to lasting moisture. With 10 times the moisturizers to repair your skin barrier. Go from dry to visibly hydrated. What's the skin you're in? Olay Hydrating Body Wash and Lotion.
Little by little, age-related macular degeneration tries to take away your vision. You're not the type to sit back and do nothing, so now's the time to take action and make a plan with your doctor that includes PreserVision. It contains the clinically proven formula recommended by the NEI to help reduce the risk of moderate to advanced AMD progression. PreserVision is backed by over 20 years of clinical studies, and it's right here in the palm of your hand.
You spent a lifetime becoming who you are. Don't let AMD take that away.
It's your vision. Take action. Choose PreserVision. Herbal Essences is a force of nature, made with supercharged botanical blends. Our sulfate-free formulas deeply penetrate to boost hair health without the Salon Naturals price tag. Herbal Essences.
I was being told it was all in my head. That's just stress. And I actually thought I was going mad. Welcome to getting older. It's normal. Just go with it. You're fine. We've been fine for generations. As doctors dismissed our symptoms of perimenopause and menopause. Gaining weight, night sweats. Yeah, I was grumpy. Yeah. And then I found MIDI, felt so heard. Symptoms or messages. MIDI's medical experts help you decode them and find relief.
Hello, I'm Jason Oliveira here with your Action News Afternoon Update. The Cesar Chavez statue of Fresno State has officially been removed following sexual assault allegations against the labor leader. The statue is gone less than a week after an initial bombshell report from the New York Times accusing Chavez of sexual abuse of women and minors. The statue was quickly covered up earlier this week before being boarded up and then ultimately taken down. Now to an update on some breaking news. We first brings live at 11. The man who was shot and killed in Southwest Fresno last night has been identified as 38-year-old Perry Espinoza. It happened right around 10 p.m. on East Sampson between MLK Boulevard and Clara Avenue. Police say they believe there was some sort of fight that led to the gun violence, Espinoza being shot. He was declared dead at the scene. Authorities years ago. Council also elected Tyler Maxwell as vice president, confirming new leadership of the body that will last through 2026. Late last week, Mike Carbasi announced he would be stepping down from his role as president. He's now campaigning for a seat on the Fresno County Board of Supervisors. President Esparza rather said he looks forward to the work ahead. Carbasi gifted Esparza a ceremonial gavel, while Esparza presented Carbasi with a championship belt for serving as president. That's all for now. We'll be back on the air for Action News Live at 3. And a reminder to get the very latest updates anytime throughout the day, go to our website or check out our mobile app. I'm Jason Oliveira. Thank you for joining us.
Studies indicate children practicing mindfulness show noticeable improvements in focus and academic performance. They also experience less emotional distress and disruptive behavior. In times of stress, take 5 minutes with your children to practice some mindfulness exercises. A quiet walk, positive self-talk, or slow, steady breathing can help reduce their anxiety. I'm Tim Heyer, Tulare County Superintendent of Schools, and we're putting mental health and children first.
I visited my mother in the nursing home and found bed sores on her legs. The nursing home is supposed to protect our loved ones, not ignore them. The Law Brothers stood up for my mother and held them responsible. If you suspect nursing home neglect or abuse, call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Serving the Central Valley since 1919, Earner's Appliance and Mattress is now open at the corner of Willow and Herndon. And at Earner's, we know the key to good health is getting a great night's sleep. With all the top mattress brands to choose from, Earner's is always right on the price. And we give you our 100-night sleep guarantee. Better selection, better prices, better sleep. Earner's, always trusted since 1919. Now open on Willow and Herndon, where Clovis meets Fresno. Earner's.
Hot tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2026 inventory. Today through Sunday. Madeira Fairgrounds. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2026 inventory. Deep discounts. All inventory 40 to 80% off. See the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Madeira Fairgrounds. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Never find somebody do it like me. I'm gonna turn it all the way across the kamikaze. Go ahead and try, baby. You are gonna see that you never ever find somebody do it like me.
$5 to 5 p.m. Pretty much.
Welcome back to GMA3. That is your moment on Earth this Friday. That is a real wow, and it is thanks to our friends at Nat Geo on Instagram. That stunning sight is known as the Yosemite Firefall. It happens during a brief window each winter when the setting sun hits the cascading melting snow on El Capitan to create that illusion, what looks like a stream of fire. You can learn more about our national parks in the docuseries America's National Parks. It's streaming now on Disney Plus and Hulu. I'm liking our moment on Earth, Will.
Yeah. No, other Will.
The other Will.
Yeah.
That Will and that Will.
That Will coming up.
Well, that's why I looked at that Will.
Yeah, well, I'm going to start, and then we'll go.
Two Wills.
Two Wills, one way to the latest health trend that's going viral on social media. This one's pretty simple. It's hot water. Influencers say starting their day. Will over there, Gans is back with a reality.
We just had to put an end to that Will.
Yeah. What will happen next? I don't know, guys. One creator I follow named Kelly Tang puts it like this. If you're trying to get the gunk, you're trying to unclog a pipe in your sink, you're going to use hot water, right? So why should these pipes be any different? And it seems like TikTok agrees.
It's the latest health trend taking over TikTok.
My stomach has not been this flat since I had the stomach bug Halloween 2016.
But before you freak out,
What is this? Water. That's horrible.
it's literally just water.
Hot water in the morning is now a lifestyle. Starts your digestion.
Help improve digestion, your gut health, your skin health.
Hot water in the morning, spiking popularity on TikTok this week, racking up more than 4.25 million searches.
Before I have breakfast, before I have any sort of food, drinks, to start my morning off with some hot water.
Creators drinking hot water on an empty stomach in the morning, claiming it helps with things like digestion, relief from constipation, boosted metabolism, and improved circulation. Many of them saying the inspo comes from ancient Chinese medicine.
To all the Chinese baddies that told us all to drink hot water every morning,
Thank you. But its actual health benefits are now in, well, hot water.
People are attaching all of these claims to it, when in fact, probably what they're experiencing is the benefit of regular and consistent hydration and a routine.
The claims that warm water helps with detox, weight loss, or skin rejuvenation are not supported by clinical research.
In terms of the digestion and the glowing skin, I don't think that that's going to happen from one glass of water.
No matter what the real benefits may be, many creators say that this is a trend they're going to keep up with.
It just makes you feel better.
The bottom line, experts say warm drinks may feel soothing and may help with temporary like throat irritation, but the main health benefit, simply staying hydrated. But those unofficial TikTok docs say they're looking and feeling fit, so bringing Megan Thee Stallion back into this conversation, it might be a hot girl summer for me, at least as far as my morning glasses.
Is that, I see, I learn something from you every time that you're on, Will. Thank you so much for that, but now let's throw it over to the right stuff. Stephanie, Rebecca, Lori B.
Hi, I'm surprised you guys didn't do... No? We've been doing it all morning. All afternoon. All right, well, it is time for the right stuff. And whether you want to save money, make fresh food, or you just don't have time to go to the store, GMA Lifestyle contributor Lori B is here. She's got some meal prep kits with options for the entire family. They're also shoppable on our website. And we're starting with this right here, which is kind of like everyday pits, right?
This is great for your daily meal kit. So this is from Marley Spoon. And you guys, you know, Americans only have 52 minutes to prepare and eat their meals, which is crazy. Because think about how much time you spend like in the supermarket or just prepping, chopping, cutting. The thing that we love about Marley Spoon is the ingredients, the recipe and the ingredients are all there for you. And so it makes quick work of the recipe. But it's not just dinner. They also do breakfast. They also do snacks over here. And they do a heat and eat option. So there's a lot of flexibility in this plan, which I think is very appealing to most of us, right? Nobody wants that rigid study. So this is really great if you're new to the meal kit game to start here.
I love the budget-friendly pick.
Yes, this one is great. So, you know, everybody's talking about the prices of literally everything right now, right? So what Dinnerly does so well is they take all of the fluff out of the meal kit and they just do the food. So you are getting sort of no frills, but you are getting quality food. It's under $7.99 per serving. So think about a family of 4, that's pretty great, you know? And it has, you know, vegetables, it has meats,
right, grass-fed from ground beef. So they're investing in the product, but not the sort of marketing sizzle around it.
Exactly. You're not getting like a folder with your ingredients, you know, it's very essential in that way. Exactly. But people were walking around over here and they're like, oh, I buy this brand in the supermarket. I buy this brand. So it's brands that you know and a dinner that you will love.
Excellent.
What about kids for meals for kids that may be a little more selective, aka picky? It sounds like maybe you have a picky eater in your world, and all of us do, right?
Yes. So the thing that we love the most about Little Spoon, first of all, they are targeted to babies, toddlers, and big kids. You can start at 6 months when babies are starting to eat, and you can really stay. Like my daughter is 5, and she'll eat some of like these oat bakes. You know, they have snacks, they have meals, they have lunches, they have pouches. But the thing that really struck us and sets them apart is that they are very transparent. We're always, I'm sure you guys have done a ton of stories about what ingredients are going into kids' food. And, you know, what is it this dye? Is
not
it this
the fillers.
Heavy metal. Exactly. Little Spoon is very transparent, very proud of the transparency that they tell you exactly the contaminants that are not in there. They release their test surveys. So you can feel really good about what your child is eating and you get to pick what they're eating. So,
and I said this earlier. We have kid tested and approved that in our house.
Oh, good.
Sure.
And also, Lori tested.
Lori tested and approved.
Those oat bakes are really good. Purple carrot is one I've actually done. Before I even, you know, worked here at GMA, I was like, I don't know how to cook vegetables in a way that is exciting to my family and really honestly to myself. It was always like, we go again. Purple carrot is all plant-based. So if you are thinking about incorporating more plant-based ingredients into your diet, or if you're just in a rut, which a lot of us are, I think, with
the
dinner.
default option.
Exactly. There are so many good, you know, ideas. Like, look over here. We've got the black bean crunchadillas. It's so good. We're making Brad hungry, I think. And the big glazed sweet potatoes. So all plant-based, all really healthy. We love that. And then honestly,
you've got something that's for folks that are focused on wellness, right?
Yes. Sakara. This is organic, plant-based. This is like very deluxe, very high-end, so it's a little more expensive, but it's all prepared already. So there's no cooking involved in this one. You just get it, you eat it, and you will glow and feel less bloated. That is
Lori's been eating it for a week, obviously.
Yes, I do love Sakara, guys.
I feel so
And there's great discounts, you guys, on all of these. Every single one. Also for GMA viewers.
Thank you so much, Lori. And if you see that QR code there on your screen, it takes you straight to our website for more information and discount codes for GMA viewers. And coming up here on GMA 3, a trip to the Mountain State, where Rhiannon Nelly is going to take us inside a glass factory that's been run by the same family for more than a century.
Even off, some asking my direction.
Felt I was missing out on the moments around me. So my doctor prescribed Rexulti.
When added to an antidepressant, Rexulti was proven to significantly reduce depression symptoms. Was an antidepressant alone?
Said Rexulti would provide a boost. For me, less depression meant doing the little things.
Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis have increased risk of death or stroke, may increase suicidal thoughts and actions, and worsen depression in children and young adults. Call your healthcare provider right away to report new thoughts or feelings, or if you develop suicidal thoughts or actions. Report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Weight gain, increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on standing, fall, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may ask your doctor about adding Rexulti.
You put everything into getting it right, from launches to milestones and team recognition. With expert support, quality products, and on-time delivery, 4imprint makes sure your brand shows up strong. 4imprint.com.
4imprint. Yeah? You still coming to my dog's birthday party?
I have to sell my car.
Well, just sell it to Carvana.
Carvana?
Isn't that your car?
Okay, fine, I sold it to Carvana.
Thank you.
So you'll come?
What, are we gonna walk? Sell your car to Carvana today.
I have active psoriatic arthritis, but want to move with more freedom. So I'm ready to jump in with Skyrizi. Along with clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And it's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use Allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
I used to struggle with dandruff and scalp issues, but then I started using Head & Shoulders every wash because the active ingredient in Head & Shoulders doesn't just get rid of flake, it nourishes your scalp and works to fight dandruff before they even start, leaving your scalp feeling healthy and flake-free compared to regular shampoos. See? No flakes down here.
It looks great.
A little. From the #1 dermatologist recommended brand, Head & Shoulders. Mopping is hard work. Have you tried the Swiffer Power Mop? It has a built-in solution that